Hello, Figaro tubers, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy VI Pixel Remaster with me, BlueAnkylo, and the live chat. Also, it's a new stream, so another day, but I'm kind of hooked on this game again, so it's just the day after. I will admit, in terms of tone, Kefka is not the most serious-looking enemy for a final boss bad guy, but he might be one of the more realistic ones in the sense that he is just crazy, insane, wanting to watch the world burn. And as we know from history, I mean, not every evil leader has a huge plan other than whatever megalomaniac, you know, right? They don't always think that far into the future. Not everyone's got this Napoleon-style plan or whatever. Anyway, I'm back in South Figaro here for the future tubers because there was a couple things we could have done and I didn't. I didn't go into this old house. Nothing left of your old hometown. I don't know where she's from, but that's fine. But you should probably talk to the children. These kids are really good at giving you hints. Every time we've talked to these children, they've given us useful hints. These are the best Dungeon Master NPCs in the game as far as like, how do you solve this puzzle? Clang clang, I'm Magitech Armor. Okay, maybe not that kid, he's banned. But what about this girl? Jump on the turtle. Oh, jump on the turtle. Yeah, that's just a song. So, I guess the story is that all the crooks of the village come by and the kids listen in on them and they hear all the secrets about, you know, where all the treasures are or something. Just when we thought we'd be able to rest with the Empire gone, now we've got Kefka. Well, you always had that problem. Excuse me? There's always a nasty draft. So yeah, if you never guessed about this specific hidden staircase, the wife of the family technically does give you a hint. It's kind of funny, if she lives in this room, you know, sleeps right here, there's a stairway, like, sure, fixed perspective, 2 dimensions, we can't see the hidden staircase. But from here, I mean, does she not see the staircase right there? It's fine. I like 2D games. You can... Suspension of disbelief, you know, it's hidden. You have to... Probably it's like you move the bookcase with a hidden book and find a secret passage. They just didn't program it all in, you know. It would take too much messing around. If it was a 3D game, they would have had to make a bookshelf slide to the side or something. There was... Was there one other thing I wanted to do in here? We talked to the bar... Oh, right, there is one more thing I was going to do. I talked about this a long time ago, but I forgot. Way up here. I mentioned there might be some... Wait, where are they? Are they not in this game? Oh, maybe they got censored. So, I'm pretty sure in Super Nintendo... Oh no, I turned it dark on purpose, and I keep turning it darker as the story gets darker. I turned it down to 30, which is pretty good. I turned it down to 20 because things have been really sad lately. I might turn it back up to 30 later, but right now the world is dark and we're all kind of depressed. But yeah, there used to be a couple kids snogging up in the forest, I thought. So, unless they've moved. Are there any up here on this side? I feel like they were definitely there, but they might have got censored out if they were secretly, well, you know, up in the forest, up in the woods, up to no good. Trying to repopulate the planet, mostly. Yeah, there's a lot of things they could have added, and I don't blame them too much. This game is super dense already. There's things I would have liked to have added in, but, you know. Anyway, maybe there's a way to still see the kids. Maybe they got cut out. Maybe I'm misremembering it. Either way, let's get back to work. It's dangerous beyond here. I'll go ahead and clear out the monsters. You just stay back. So we've seen this fella before. Back on the train of the doomed. I believe his name is Siegfried. Or Siegfried. The very German... swordsman. I guess he did 8 attacks at like 1 damage. He wasn't very effective. Oh, I forgot to go to the inn. I was going to heal up some MP. Maybe we can do something about it. That one. I'm a little bit worried that the abnormality at the back there might be undead, so you'd lose your MP. Also, this is not good. Sabin, I guess we could equip a ribbon on him or some kind of anti-confuse. This is not... we might be dead, actually, if I can never actually get an attack off. Okay, please kill everything, Celeste. This is looking real bad. Is that going to heal us? You can't use Chakra on enemy. Well, we're dead. This is, I hate Confuse. I always hate Confuse. I really hate Confuse when you only have 1 or 2 people in your party, because it just might as well be a death sentence. Should have gone to the inn. I wouldn't have had to waste that turn on Osmos. We would have been okay. Luckily, autosave makes things a little bit easier. Wow. No big deal there, I guess. That's our second death, I think. Second real death. Oh, good. Back attack. This is even worse. Okay, they didn't spam... oh, dang it. The stupid R button never works when I want it to work. And we're not multi-targeting the spell. But it doesn't matter. We don't need to multi-target. I wonder if you can steal anything from those neck hunter guys. They kind of look like they should have something to steal. We're in a bit of a bad space MP. Oh, right. So if you still haven't picked up the treasures in here, I think they get upgraded again. So, like, every time you don't pick up treasures in this dungeon, it kind of upgrades them a little bit. I forget what they are if you wait till the 3rd, but no big deal. Alright, what now, boys? Alright, here's some food for you, little turtle. And then we play Mario. Nice. Used to have me a pet turtle. And then they basically break the back of the turtle by having 4 people hop on him. And Siegfried sneaks along. Now, if I'm lucky, we can still get Recovery Spring here. No Recovery Spring? No outside. Well, so much for ever getting my MP back, I guess. Are you kidding me with the friggin... I guess we really do need to equip something to prevent Confuse, because it's just constant in here. I don't remember having a huge problem with it typically, but these guys are abusing my trust here. Wow, that did nothing. Maybe I can get away with recharging here, and then we'll be okay. Weird stuff to their videos visually? I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't do anything fancy anyway. The main reason we dropped the color was because the palette was way too bright anyway. Alright. MP's looking better. I'm still not going to equip anti-confuse because I'm stubborn. And I refuse to give in to nonsense madsicles. But if you're playing along, you might want to do that. Oh, I should have probably equipped Sabin with a some kind of Esper that gives him stats again. Alright. Maybe next fight we'll level up. So this is good. This is good. So I'm kind of trying to balance strength and magic. Maybe I'll get his magic up to like 50 or so, and I'll say that's good enough. You know. Something like that, maybe. And Celeste, I think I said after Banish, switch over to Golem to get Stop a little bit faster. No problem. Hey, give me that treasure. little... I don't think there's any way to actually get anything in those either. He just steals them and disappears forever. Yeah, I mean, I feel a little bit bad for people who have a hard time seeing it. I do find the Pixel Remaster basic color brightness is very colorful and too bright for my preferences for this game. Like, if you're playing on the Super Nintendo, Final Fantasy 4 and 5 are kind of bright palettes. Final Fantasy 6 was always darker. But the Pixel Remaster made 6 look about the same as 4 and 5, and I didn't really like it, so turning the brightness down a little bit kind of fixes it. For such a bandit leader, seems to care about that soldier. Now, there was worries about no oxygen down here. I don't know about you guys, but if you're running out of oxygen, you might want to turn the fires off. Yeah. Even just a lamp probably burns more oxygen than you breathe in and out by a fairly long shot. Conveniently placed body. Blocked door. Hey, sup, dude? Oh, guess he's dying. It's fine, we're the heroes. We can hold our breath forever. Not the music I was expecting down here. Oh, good. These guys. Our favorite. Let's, show them who's boss. With a suplex. I mean, I don't know how often they do their annoying sickle attack, the confuse. Typically, they're not that dangerous, right? Because they don't even do much. But yeah, there we go. Level 37 is a great level to get. So we have a new Blitz, and this is one of the best. It's a little bit difficult to input back on the Super Nintendo. Hope you like your Street Fighter combos. Up, roll all the way right to left, clockwise, and press A if you can do it. And he doesn't need his Zone Sika anymore. Let's... Oh, haste is pretty nice, I guess. We'll be getting a Hastega soon enough, though. Alright. We'll show that Blitz off next time. Want to become famous? Well, you're not going to get famous buying stuff from some random person on Twitch, I can tell you that much. Alright, deal with that. Let's see. Gravity Rod, Crystal Helm. See, I said don't buy stuff like that. If you actually wanted a Crystal Helm, you just get one for free. And it's better than diamonds, I think. Now, there is like one hidden treasure chest down here that I need to make sure I get. It's easy, pretty easy to miss. Well, the Razor Gale is like a area of attack, so we want that for a big group, not just a Dante. Well, I don't know anything about the mobile ports. It's the same inputs as they are on the Super Nintendo. They just made it a little bit easier. So I think I want to go up and around first before we take the middle route. Royal Crown, that might be interesting. Are we technically in Figaro Castle? Can we see if I've got all the items in here? Where are they? It's not on the list. That's unusual. Typically you can see the items while you're in an area, but they blocked them off. Alright. Now, is there still another item is the real question. I always get confused. Alright, let's see if we can do this. Whee! It's way easier than it used to be. I think the time, like the amount of time they give you to put it in and everything is much more generous. But Razor Gale, Wind Elemental, and it's a lot of damage. Yeah, right before the next boss is pretty nice for Air Slash. I do probably oftentimes get it before we head into this, like early on in the World of Ruin, typically, I would say. Maybe before you get to Funbaba, I guess. But that's with grinding. Alright, more magic for Celeste. That puts her at... Let's see... 70 magic with equipment. She gets a lot of bonuses from her equipment, but... 7... You know, boost from there. 5, 8... So she gets 15 from magic equipment right now. That's a lot. I hope there's no more items down here. I know there's rooms that look like this somewhere, but I don't want to miss anything. Oh, right, I forgot. The Royal Crown we just picked up. Sabin can wear that. This is pretty good. I guess if you're using Wind Gale, or whatever you want to call the wind spell. No rush, right? We got lots of we got lots of air. Plus, we can summon Wind Gales now to blow some air in. So, this is the problem. Tentacles in the engine. Figures that Edgar would have a problem with tentacles. Boss, what do I do? I'll keep this thing busy. You guys get the treasure. But boss... Yeah, I'm keeping... It's interesting that Figaro Castle would have treasure in the basement of their castle behind the engine room. It's kind of an odd place for a vault. What are you standing war on for, Celeste? Give me a hand. It is Edgar! Ha! Amazing! Are you surprised? Alright, watch out. It's Tentacle o'clock. Now, each one of these has some kind of elemental weakness and strength. You could try to memorize them all. You could try... I mean, I don't think that'll work. You could try my new spell we just learned. Banish seems cool. It actually worked on one of them. Dang, I didn't know that would work. So at least one of them is susceptible to insta-death. That's pretty cool, actually. I wonder if we could do it again. Bosses that you can use instant death on. No. Alright, no luck that time. One of them absorbs poison. We're gonna cut through these guys pretty quick. I'll try Banish one more time, just because I saw it work on one of the tentacles, you know? We're almost done. Alright, no big deal. I wonder if you can Meteor Strike a tentacle. Suplex, go! No luck. Now, the Bioblaster did poison them, so they're taking quite a bit of poison damage. That's helping. Oh, wow, these guys have just been wrecked. Okay, this one's the Fire Elemental Tentacle. I'm really impressed by how much poison damage they take, actually. Like 400, 500 damage per tick? That's not bad at all. Oh, he got slowed. Oh, he finally got grabbed! That's the really annoying mechanic these guys have. Strong to fire. Oh no, bro, he's dead! Killed Edgar. I guess he was poisoned and also being drained by the grab. Oh, well, he'll be fine. He'll be back on his feet in no time. Acting like you didn't know me. I heard Figaro had run into some kind of trouble. I wanted to help, but how was I supposed to get in here with the castle stuck underground? Then I caught wind of the rumor that these guys had escaped. So, you used them. Bingo! And obviously I couldn't let them find out I was the king. Because they escaped from your jail. You could have told your brother. Uh-oh. I mean, these guys are about to steal all of the royal treasures of Figaro. Shouldn't we stop them? Boss! Boss! Oh, I guess the monster got him. Poor boss didn't even last as long as the last boss. Oh well. These guys are terrible. You don't even care? I could care less about the treasure. But just think of all the people you could help with treasure. Like us, if it's magic weapons. Or even just gold. There's people dying out there, Edgar. Ah, they didn't really do anything wrong. Okay, Edgar, you're the one that put them in jail. Alright, shake things up. Thanks, Sabin. Alright, Edgar's not looking too good. Let's get him back on his feet. And like I said before, when they rejoin, they generally rejoin to match Celis's level. So this is why you might not want to gain a lot of experience at this point in the game, if you really care. But basically the auto levels from Edgar, from when you left him in the end of the World of Ruin, say, the World of Balance, like if he was level 25 or 20 or even like 15, he would have just gone 14 level ups and not gained any of those Esper bonuses, like anything. So you kind of miss out on some stats. It's not the end of the world though, but it's the kind of thing that bugs me a little bit. We need to buy him an enhancer. I need another one of those because they're real good. But I'll just give him Thunderblade for now. And actually, I guess Sabin can use all these cool masks. We'll let Edgar wear the Royal Crown because he can't get very many good stat uppers. And let's give him something. Something good, like... I don't even know. Magic damage... You know... I'll switch Sabin back to... we might get rid of the auto haste eventually. But Edgar kind of switches between... Like, these guys really like hero rings more than earrings. Because hero rings boost physical and magic. And sometimes you want to use your drill, sometimes you want to use your flash. It's tricky. Anyway, we'll just let everyone have auto haste and a damage boost. That's fine for now. Keep it simple. We'll play around with relics later. And as much as these guys did a pretty good job robbing the treasury, they did miss one thing. Now, it's MP when you attack, and a chance to cause the death spell, which I find isn't great in this game. A lot of enemies are undead and they basically ignore, well, they get killed by death, and then they revive with full health, I think, so. Unfortunately, those kinds of weapons are generally not very good. There's a couple insta-death weapons that aren't death elemental and work just fine, though. Like Chainsaw. Oh, I forgot to give him an Esper. Alright, so he hasn't learned quite as much magic as the others, but he's doing pretty well. Also, stat-wise, how's he doing? I don't know, we'll get him 40 magic. A bit of strength, bit of magic. We'll kind of keep it balanced for the Figaros. I think I was working on maybe getting break and all that. Hey, Dirigible. Now, I hope I didn't miss any secret items down here. I know I got the Soul Saber, but... Oh, it steals enemy MP from the enemy? I mean, that's better, if it's true. We should test it out. It does say drain MP. I have a feeling it won't drain very much, but that's interesting. Maybe I didn't know that. Give me a random battle here. No mods other than... Well, if you call... Oh, good. Now it can just straight up miss. No mods. All I did is change the font. We know they have MP. So this is why I probably just defaulted to Soul Saber being bad. Seems like a trash weapon. Everybody is a caster. But it doesn't seem to be draining any MP, so I gotta say, bad weapon. And casters want plus magic damage anyway. One more try. Garbage. Alright. Band. Yes? Since when is that a problem? It only steals MP if you don't... What a bad... If that's the mechanic, then it's not even the same as Osmos. It's just... That's terrible. I'll show you what I mean. We'll get Celeste up to max and show Osmos. We'll see if it's... We'll see if it's the same thing. If that... But it might still just do 0. I mean, you'd have to cast Libra to know if they have any MP, I guess. But we got 0 on the Osmos, and then it did 10 damage? This is really weird, honestly. And it's so little, it doesn't even really matter. Stupid, everything causing confuse. Dual, but no, it doesn't do any damage. Soul Sword? I don't know, guys. I'm testing it out because people said it did something cool, but I'm not seeing it. Are we actually... Are we losing MP here on this? This is why we don't mess around with dumb weapons and magic. Level 28. 100 MP. Vulnerable to Holy. Maybe it's supposed to be undead. I mean, I said the first time I fought one of those, I kind of think it is undead. The game doesn't really tell you. You basically just have to guess. Let's just keep learning spells, though. Okay, we'll do some more testing after we get out of here. We're almost... This is the exit. We'll go back to the surface. But that's why I said the assassin knife and all the death elemental swords are bad, because there's so many undead enemies, and even enemies you wouldn't guess because they don't look like zombies. But I have to say, so far, Soul Saber seems trash. Is there anything to do in Figaro Castle now that we're free? We can talk to people, but we got all the items. That's good. Oh, we can check the shops. They, I think they sell a new, tool, maybe. The, Debilitator? Yeah. That's a fun one. Also, we'll check something. I bet you it's 5,000 gold if neither Edgar or Sabin are in your active party. 250, 500, 700, 1,000, 3,000, 5,000. I'm pretty sure we get a 50% off, even though he says I can't take your money. I thought you needed Edgar in the lead, but I think it's just in your party. Yeah, these are definitely half price. So if you need to buy any of this stuff, buy it here. It's discount. This is good price for ethers, you know? At least it gives you some benefit for saving the castle, you know? We can even go under the mountains. Okay, we'll get there eventually. I'm gonna go, before I forget, I have to finish testing my dumb sword. We'll have a look around Figaro Castle. I think I want to check with Edgar back in South Figaro. It seemed like maybe Sabin didn't work, but I think even the shop in South Figaro might be half price even. But I need to buy him an enhancer sword anyway, so. Sandhorsey. Okay, so. Alright, one of those punks. Another enemy that dies when it runs out of MP. Isn't that hilarious? It is interesting how many enemies you can kill with Rasp and Osmos. Let's, first off, I keep forgetting. Soul Saber, go. Do something. Oh, there you go, the Death Elemental. Deal. Chance to kill stuff. So that's just the death spell. It just seems so bad. I mean, that's not a good primary weapon. I mean, you know, maybe 50-50 death, but why don't you do something cool like that, right? So Debilitator just gives them a random elemental weakness. It's actually pretty fun. Most generally works on bosses. How did you survive the chainsaw? The chainsaw massacre should have killed you, Cat. You can't even chainsaw cancer. Doesn't seem fair. Okay, I just want to check if we can get discount swords, plus there's at least one thing I want to buy for Edgar. Although it might be back in Nikea. Yeah, the bunnies are pretty good. Okay, good. We can buy these. Very nice sword. You could buy him a lance if you care, or a spear, I guess it is to say. If you want to do jump Edgar strats, this will do more damage, but I don't know. Jump doesn't seem super good compared to magic. Because tools are, you know, tools. Yeah, don't buy diamond. We'll get crystal soon enough. If you want to buy that in the first place. So this just gives, instead of this nonsense weapon, but really, instead of like, say the Thunderblade, which was okay at 108, this is better magic evade, which is really quite useful, honestly, and +7 to magic, so more flash damage. Also, I keep talking about going to the inn and not doing it. I should just, you know what, let's just use a tent. At this point, we can buy tents for 600. Finding inns is almost more of a hassle than just using a tent. Have we seen Celeste's tent yet? I don't know. Might not have used it. Just green with a little star. Alright. Back to work. So if you're going for a bestiary, you do have to spend a bit more time, you know, wandering around the overworld. Nope, Sid dies, canonically. Can't save someone who's meant to die. I just kind of want to keep going right now. There might be some interesting discussions somewhere in Figaro Castle. But for now, let's go to Kohlingen, because we're kind of at a dead end on the world map. We could wander around the desert and you could see that we're trapped, but let's try under desert, under ocean traveling powers. Have a safe trip, he says. Alright. I kind of find navigating Figaro Castle to be a bit of a bother. Just lots of staircases and door transitions. So, now we're up here. And, you can see this is... used to be connected to Narsh and Figaro, but, you know, the continent got split in 3 or 4, 5. It all got chopped up. I guess seeing as I'm getting completionism... sort of. I like getting these chocobo... where is it? Chocobo nests off the map. I'll show this off eventually. I promise. But yeah, Windgale, I mean, Sabin just wrecks, you know, like... Where is it? I'm sure there's one in here, isn't there? The early Dark World's very depressing. I mean, it gets better as you start building up your team again. The Dark World. Let's see, more magic to learn. Oh, we haven't got any of the Phantom stuff, sure. Death is going to take a long time. There you go, pick that up. I have a hard time not just learning all the spells at this point in the game, you know. Ah, there it is. Weird specific tile, but... Anyway, now it'll be on the map. No, it's not called Dark World in the music player. I don't think. We're gonna go north first, because there's this new building. Or, no, not new building. Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, the guy said he was gonna build it. There was a house here before, but... So we can technically go to the Dragon Neck Coliseum. I wouldn't recommend doing too much of it right now, but we'll be back. The great and noble Ultros reduced to working as a receptionist. Oh, yeah, you better not bet any cheap crap. Mr. Typhoon will have to teach you a lesson. I'm an Imperial soldier. Maybe the last one. I passed a secret along that friend of yours with the bandana. Talked to the Emperor twice. It's a hint to finding the place where Emperor Gestalt hid some legendary treasure. No idea what it means. So there's been like a real secret behind the... It's a pretty well hidden secret in the background, sort of side questy thing. Vector was supposed to have some kind of secret treasure that could revive the dead. We heard about that way, way back in the World of Balance. And then Gestalt had this painting side quest, well, side quest, but this painting dialogue, and now this guy's telling us something about his secret treasure from Gestalt. Very peculiar. Well, just because they translate it one way on one specific release of the CDs doesn't mean much to me. They can call things whatever they want. Finally, the whole world's at war. World War 2 or 3 for this world? 3 at least. You have to say the Warring Triad caused the First World War, and then the War of the Magi was later with the Espers, and then this was probably the third one. I'm so happy. I owe it all to Kefka. That's the crazy old man from before. I'm gonna make a killin', or be killed. I just like the music here. Jivey. Okay, I want to go in here, dude. It seems that an imposter has been masquerading as me recently. Don't be tricked. So there's perhaps 2 Siegfrieds out there in the world. Not sure what the deal is with him. Another one of those characters, I think they wanted him to be like Gilgamesh, but maybe they didn't have enough time to fully flesh out the side quests, and he just kind of shows up a couple times. So, Coliseum, we're not going to get into it, but you bet an item. Some of them have really interesting rewards. Some of them are really good. And sometimes there's chains, so you bet one thing and you get another item back if you win, and then you bet that item and you get another item back when you win, and eventually get really good stuff. I'm not going to do it right now. For one, I don't have any characters really built for duels right now. They're auto battles, and they use all your magic. So if you've learned a bunch of stupid spells, like Sleep, Berserk, Stop, Shell, etc., they tend to cast junk like that. So if you want to do good in the arena, you generally want someone that doesn't have a bunch of wasted magic, and they can just, you know, kill your enemies. Anyway, we'll, also, it kind of, if you look at the map, right around where we are on the map here, it kind of looks like a dragon, a weird dragon, but there's a dragon looking to the left with big teeth, so we're at the dragon's neck. The Serpent Trench kind of looks like a serpent. This is the Dragon continent. I'm not sure if any other continents look like anything, but at least there's those 2. But there is a town that we skipped, so we'll go to the town. Birds. So I guess Meteor Strike doesn't work on flying enemies, right? Makes kind of sense. We're getting close to the point where you're actually supposed to be able to find the chainsaw, actually. So, Kohlingen, you know, we've been here before. Narsh is crawling with monsters. That sounds like trouble. The beautiful days will never return. Flashback episode. Remember when children used to run through the town? They don't do that anymore. Fun is illegal. Hey, that's kind of handy. Unequip people that aren't in your party. Random guy here for some reason. Sure, it doesn't really matter because when you end the world, everyone unequips everything anyway, but sure. A charming man with a mustache came through town recently. He kept saying thou to everyone. I think he was headed for Miranda. It's nice to know that maybe some more of our friends survived. There's still some people with vision, even after what happened. Like my brother up north. He built the thing for a world like this. Just the thing. His crazy brother turned into an entrepreneur making bank. We planted some flower seeds. The plants have all stopped growing. We're probably all going to starve to death. Also, you could be rude and stand on them and they'll yell at you, but I'm not going to do that. That's too much. Orange Ankylo's activated in chat now. So this, I guess no one lives here anymore. Used to be Rachel's house. Someone should move in. It's the end of the world, you know. If no one lives there, someone should just take over the house. No one rebuilt the house Terra destroyed. All that kind of stuff. There's a real tough fellow fighting in the coliseum. Seems he's trying to get a weapon called an Ichigeki. That's kind of interesting, actually. Actually, weird that they tell you that right now. I don't think... Do we have any Ichigechis? Let's see. Weird-looking weapons. I don't see anything with an Ichigechi on it. Kind of reminds me of some of these cyan weapons. Guess if you bet that, you'll find some weirdo. Oh, speaking of weirdos... Do you like how many little hints they give you? Locke? Oh, he's probably searching the world for the fabled treasure. In other words, you find where the head treasure's hidden, you'll find Locke. I mean, yeah, Celeste probably should have figured that out. And another year of zombie girl in the basement. Things don't change much, I guess. I didn't go to the weapon shop yet. Every weapon shop slightly better than the last weapon shop. I guess they had enhancers here anyway, but not for half price. So buy them in South Figaro and you save some money. Wow, fancy darts that have chance to do insta-death, which doesn't work on anything hardly ever. Dice, 1 damage. Normal darts. More diamond equipment. More stuff. Still, buy them at Figaro Castle, right? Deal. Alright, better check out the bar. This is the recruitment tavern, anyway. This world's on its last legs. So much for hopes and dreams. Yeah, it's a different game with dreams. Setzer, it's your favorite Maria. So, you survived, huh? Come with us, we're going after Kefka. I just don't have the drive for that kind of stuff anymore. I think I'm retired. My airship blew up. Saw the world die. I'm just drinking my troubles away. What are you talking about? I'm a gambler. My world's always been one where a man's spirit could soar free. Not anymore. I just feel like the weight of the world is crushing me. It's too much, man. It's too much. And I lost my wings. You know, my airship. Remember that when we all fell to our death? Back when the airship split in half. You fought with all your heart. He didn't fight much. But you did help a little bit back in the old days. That couldn't have been easy either, but you seem to bear with that just fine. That was then. All my dreams are gone now. My ship is gone. My girlfriend's gone. Wait, you don't know about her yet. If you need a dream to chase, then why don't you find yourself a new one? Like taking back our worlds. Oh. She rolled for persuasion really high on that one. You know, maybe you're right. You'd chase after it with me then? My new dream? My new wife? Wink, wink. I feel like it would have been overplayed if they played the same idea twice, where Celeste convinces him to help out by flirting with him. But still, it would have been kind of appropriate at this moment. Alright, fine, we'll pay a visit to Daryl. It's supposed to be a Y, but it's an I now's tome. She's waiting for us. With a new pair of wings. So he knew about this all this time, but I guess he was just too depressed to go after it. Or he just knew that it was kind of surrounded by evil monsters and he couldn't really deal with it on his own, maybe. But the music is much happier. So, 4 party members, yeehaw! Setzer joins the team. I guess we could buy him some cards. I don't really care about his equipment very much. Yeah. You can go back to Gill Toss if you want. It's not that good though. If you're trying to make Setzer work, what do you do? Honestly, I kind of gave up on him last time I tried. Let's look at the weapons one more time. Maybe. I don't really feel good about spending 17,000 gold on darts. I think there's a weapon for him in the next dungeon anyway. I think. You could just give him the dice. They're not that great though. You could buy 2 of them and Genji glove them. It's so stupid. Let's do that. Maybe he'll surprise us, right? Maybe he'll surprise us. Just rolling. He's got 12 d6s ready to go. Or, I guess it's 10 d6s. 10 d6 of damage. Heck yeah. And, anything else? I don't know. Give him... I don't think anything scales your dice damage. I don't think strength or magic does anything to it, probably. So... can't miss with them either, I don't think. Let's just not get back attack. That's fine. Could give him a haste sandals or something. I don't expect this to work particularly well, but you know, it's one of the few times you have to bring Setzer, so I might as well show it off. So we're gonna probably do his dungeon on the next episode. Good start. He's just got... I guess we'll... Oh, I forgot to give him an Esper. I don't know. Sabin's getting close to a level up. I haven't really taught him any magic. I don't know what to give him. Just give him Bismarck for now. I don't really see him as a mage, you know. He has a cool look. He's got a decent attitude, gambler, you know, flying around. It's kind of fun. Nice. Good job, Moose. We don't have an offering, so it doesn't really matter. 6! Okay, it's not 10d6, it's 4d6. So, you know, I didn't expect it to be very strong, but that's what it is. I guess for the future tubers, I haven't shown off one other trick with Setzer yet. So I'll show off one other trick with Setzer now. I don't think Genji dice is really worth it. But, you know, there's this slot mechanic, which I generally hate. And yes, sometimes it's pretty cool. It does some damage. But the trick is, if you leave him on auto battle, they don't always connect. But you do get successful slot actions pretty reliably. Like, more reliably than when I'm playing the slots, let's just say. Sometimes he'll still get the small heal, but if you leave him on auto battle, I mean, he's okay. I think if you pumped up his magic stat, it would work out. Oh, good. I love how the enemy manages to target the one character that's going to attack them almost every time. It's like they know. Oh, there you go. So you still get failed slots sometimes. But not too often, I find. But yeah, I don't know. Setzer, he just doesn't really impress me. He's no Figaro. Let me show you a... Yeah, I mean, yeah, Jaker, if you didn't have to recruit him, maybe I wouldn't bother recruiting him, to be honest. Anyway, that's Setzer. I don't know what else to do with him, really. Yeah, he's... I mean, you can give him all the magic. I mean, you can do the same thing you can do with anybody. If you teach him all the spells, and especially if you boost up his magic a little bit, his magic is pretty bad. But if you boost that up to 40, 50 or so, he'll be just as good as everyone else at magic. But, you know, who wants to do that? But yeah, I think we're gonna end the episode here. Let's see, Sabin's... I think I'm trying to get Sabin to 50 here. So. Zone Seeker. Yeah, we'll do one more fight, maybe get Sabin leveled up, and then we'll end the episode for the future tubers, and then next time, we can see about these wings, you know? These things might be immune to air, actually. They just sort of kill themselves anyway. I forget the mooses, they're kind of weird. You know, flans typically are weak to one specific element only. I think, is transfusion one of the lores you can learn? I can't remember for sure. Seems like kind of... There's a variety of lores around the world, but again, you spend so long with Strago not even recruitable that you probably never see it. Anyway, let's just end the episode here. It's fine. Future tubers. We got Edgar, we got Setzer. That's 2 more party members. Next episode, we could probably recruit like 6 more if we go quick, but we'll see what happens. Thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed, and have a great day.